Welcome back, YouTube. So in our first video we've created our tentacle, and we've added that into our archive, and we saw that it works in game. So as I've mentioned in my first video, this isn't a sort of tutorial, so I'm not gonna go into too much details here, but I will explain what's going on here. So basically this is our actor. This is something that spawns in game. This is the name of the actor. This is what is being recognized by the game, and as we already know, this is our spawn number. So with this bracket we open our function, and this is our stats. So this actor of ours has like a bunch of zeros. This is its health, and this is its radius, height, and speed. So it's a static one, so it has speed 0. You can leave that. And this is mass. So since it's not pushable, I guess this isn't much of a necessary line, but I guess we can leave it there. So solid means we can pass right through it, and shootable means, as we already saw, that we can shoot it. So before the function closes, we open states, and the states says that game should spawn this texture, which is 4 letters, and then it should go with variations EFG, or it may also be ABCD. So ABCD is the rising animation, and EFG is the end animation. So and then we are looping it, and then we close the whole function. So this is what defines our actor. So in my first video I've renamed some of the entries in this decorate folder. So now I gotta fix some of these. So for now I don't really need this. We can rename our actor name with I guess 𝐷entacle original. So original stands for O, because it's the original texture which I got it from the original add-on mod file. So basically, if you're gonna launch our game now, we are gonna see our new actor here. So I'm gonna save it now, and I'm gonna launch my game. So as you can see, it works. We see that it uses those 3 last textures, which was EFG. It's looping. I can shoot it, but I cannot pass right through it. So that basically what defines solids. So let's start editing this now. So I'm gonna put some slashes right here. If I put those in the front of any line, it turns green. That means the line is being skipped. But if I put it on end, that means nothing. So I put it here because this is the text. This is how often EFG textures changes in game. So I put it here. So perhaps in the future I want to make this maybe more faster, slower, so I have to find a definition for those ticks if I am gonna edit lines in bulk. So that's why I put the slashes here. I'm gonna name this one as 01, and I'm gonna add scale 1. That basically tells me that this is up to scale. So radius, mine was 21 to height 133. So okay, now what I want to do is copy the all the lines of this actor. I'm gonna delete this and I'm gonna rename this to 2. And now B, C, D, E, F, G, D, C. So I've just gave more textures on the second actor here. So now what I expected to do is to go on loop from B, C, D, E, F, G to back to F, E, D, C. So this is our loop. This is our new loop. I'm gonna save this one. I'm gonna open 𝌂𝌕 again in Doom Builder. I'm gonna make sure it's the second one. Okay, even the first texture shows me that it's working now. So if I'm gonna open my game again, so now that we are back in the game, we see that it works just the way I've just defined it. It has more textures, it has more movement, and it's still I cannot still pass it, and it's still a shootable thing. So back to editor. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna create at least 10 or 15 of these variations, and I will test them all out. So to skip that part, it's basically the same process. All I'm gonna edit now is this and these.
Five minutes later.
Okay, so it actually was quite simple. I've created 14 of my different actor variations. I've given each of them a different spawn numbers, and well, what else I did was just give them different animations. Some of them are longer, some of them are shorter, but that's basically 14 actors. So, and I also added these new actors into my map. I've given it more space, and now we can just launch our game and see how it goes. Okay, so now that we are back in game, we can see that there is a lot of different movement here. So as you can see, all of them moves differently, have different variations, and that's what we are looking for now. They're all the same, they're all shootable, they're all solid, so I cannot pass them through. All that they are different is their movement. So now let's get back to editor. So that's it for this episode, and I hope I see you in the next one.